Over the past few decades, the ways in which we share and consume music have changed forever. And whilst the future looks exciting, it's critical that we take care of the artists making it all possible. In 2019, when we discovered that 73% of our music-making community had experienced symptoms of mental illness related to their music creation, we decided to create the Wellness Starter Pack, a series of videos and articles intended to provide actionable guidance for music makers in need. But we also believe that developing a better understanding of mental health in general is equally as important, especially when it comes to the challenges we or the people we care about might face.
There seems to be this tie between mental health, specifically, and mental illness, and who we are as a person. Instead of having kind of a broken finger, for example, that we do consider obviously part of us, but we don't consider it part of our personality and how we interact with others quite so specifically. So I think when we start talking about our mental health, it almost feels like we're talking about the ground root of who we are as people. And I think tying those things so closely together makes us a bit more sensitive about perhaps telling someone that you're not feeling too great or that you're feeling quite unwell. So I think there's a real fear that you could lose your stability and your social support and your social kind of ties with the world, as it were.
That's Jo Barnby, a doctoral researcher at King's College London and mental health professional who has invested significant time towards understanding the complexity and importance of good mental health.
Our brain is incredibly complex. Eating properly can affect our mood, we know that. Sleeping right can affect our mood. Having social contact and healthy social contact can really affect how we are day to day. And I think for that reason, because our mental health affects everything about our health, I think that's why it's particularly complex. There's probably some things about the music industry that might not be conducive to good mental health. High pressure, lack of sleep, feelings of loneliness, not being able to talk about your experiences probably don't contribute to you having really good mental health.
With an industry as vast as music and an issue as complex as mental illness, there is no quick and easy solution. And because of this, it's important that those who can contribute towards a healthier music climate do. And whilst we might not all be in positions of power, we do all possess the ability to reach out and connect with the people in our lives.
Not talking about it, I think, is actually the biggest problem. So I think it should just be made kind of just a normal thing in the community and in the culture to just chat about our mental health. And I don't think the music industry should be any different. The biggest thing that you can do as a friend for someone that you think is struggling is just saying, talk to me about this. And often you'll find that people do want to talk about this. And if it's something that you think you're worried about, then the most important thing to do is go see a healthcare professional and just chat about it. There's no harm in doing that. I think the most important thing that you can do as someone who doesn't have a mental illness is to be kind. I think even when you do have a mental illness as well, be kind. I think it's really underrated. It sounds really obvious, but I think knowing yourself and being kind to others is probably the most important thing. Know that even if you feel like you're alone in this, there's other people that can help and support you in that.
Our intention with the Wellness Starter Pack is to provide actionable guidance for music makers in need, but to also ignite a larger conversation. Ultimately, to create a healthier music climate with healthier artists, the industry, as well as the artists themselves, need to start thinking about mental health as a part of their success. It is our belief that every artist should be able to make music and feel good doing it. We hope this video has been helpful. If you want to learn more about mental health, click the link below to watch the full interview with Jo Barnby, or feel free to explore the Wellness Starter Pack. Good luck!